Hi everybody, Miss Mary back again with another fun virtual story time from Midpoint Libraries. Are you ready? Are you sure? Well, if you're ready for a story, wave hello. If you're ready for a story, wave hello. If you're ready for a story and you want us all to know, if you're ready for a story, wave hello. All right, so I'm wondering, what do you think we're going to talk about today? Do you think we're going to talk about ladybugs? Kind of. How many ladybugs do you see here? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 ladybugs. What we're going to talk about today is counting. So we'll come back to the ladybugs in a minute. But first, I have a book for us called 2 Dogs on a Trike. And this one was written for us by Gabi Snyder and illustrated by Robin Rosenthal. So 2 Dogs on a Trike. Do you know what a trike is? Well, you know what a bike is, right? It's a bicycle. And that means that it has 2 wheels, right? A bicycle has a wheel at the front and a wheel at the back. Well, a trike, that's short for tricycle, and it has 3 wheels. Usually there's 1 in front and 2 at the back. Do you have a tricycle? Yeah, I had one when I was little. It was red. I liked it. But today we're talking about 2 dogs on a trike. 1 dog stands alone. 2 dogs on a trike. 3 dogs on a scooter. 4 dogs on a bike. Now I'm going to stop right here and talk about safety. You cannot put 4 people on a bicycle. You really can't put 4 dogs on a bicycle either, but this is a made-up story. So sometimes the rules don't apply in made-up stories, right? 5 dogs on a trolley. 6 dogs on a train. Did you notice this guy is following the dogs all the time? 7 dogs on a ferry. Have you been on a ferry? That's a boat that goes across a river or a lake, and sometimes it just takes people, and sometimes it takes cars too. So here we have 7 dogs on a ferry, 8 dogs on a plane. 9 daring dogs in a hot air balloon. Have you ever been up in a hot air balloon? I have. It's pretty fun. 10 dogs on... Wait! Hey, now wait a minute. Let's count our dogs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's not a dog. That's not a dog. 9 fleeing dogs in a hot air balloon. To flee means to run away. 8 dogs on a plane. 7 dogs on a ferry. 6 dogs on a train. 5 dogs on a trolley. 4 dogs on a bike. 3 dogs on a scooter. 2 dogs on a trike. 1 dog stands alone. 2 cats on a trike. Isn't that silly? I like that one. There's counting and lots of different kinds of ways to get to places, right? We saw a trike and a scooter and a bike and an airplane and a hot air balloon and a ferry and a train and all kinds of things. Lots of ways to get from one place to another. That's a fun one. 2 dogs on a trike. All right, the ladybugs want us to talk to them. So how many ladybugs do we have again? Let's count them quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 little ladybugs climbing up a door. 1 flew away, and then there were 4. 4 little ladybugs sitting in a tree. 1 flew away, and then there were 1, 2, 3. 3 little ladybugs landed on a shoe. 1 flew away, and then there were 2. 2 little ladybugs looking for some fun. 1 flew away, and then there was 1. 1 little ladybug sitting in the sun. She flew away, and then there were none. I like that. All right, so while we're doing this whole counting thing, which is so much fun, I've got another one for us. And this book is called We Are All Under One Wide Sky. This one came in not too long ago. It's written by Deborah Wiles and illustrated by Andrea Stegmaier. And it's got a pretty neat story. I like the end papers with all of the flags. We are all under one wide sky. I'm going to move this blue part out of the way. I think that'll make it easier to see the book. We are all under one wide sky. 2 clouds glide by. Look at all the sheep. Bah. 3 songbirds sail the air. 4 fir trees over there. Let's talk about that word, fir. Usually when we say fur, we're talking about like an animal's hair, right? The fur on an animal. And that word is spelled F-U-R. But then there are some trees that some people might call pine trees. They're a little bit different than pine trees. And these are called fir trees. That's spelled F-I-R. We'll talk about letters another time. But these trees, they don't have fur on them like, like a lion. Let's go back to our story. 3 songbirds sail the air. 4 fir trees over there. 5 feathers from a nest. 6 tulips bloom their best. That's one of my favorite kinds of flowers. Look at all those people. Yep. Doing all kinds of different fun things. 7 dump trucks full of sand. 8 bumblebees make a band. That's pretend. Bumblebees can't really play the fiddle. At least none that I've seen. 9 clovers for a crown. 10 whirligigs spin around. And look at all those kids. Do you know what I noticed when I looked at this book closely? That the numbers 1 through 9 are on this page, but you kind of have to look for them. So the number 1 is always difficult for me to find. Oh, the number 1 is there inside the soccer ball. And then, can you see any numbers in here? I see a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Here's a 5. And the 6, that one's kind of hard to see, it's small. And 7 and 8 and 9. Let's keep going with our story. 9 shadows butter the yard. Isn't that an interesting use of the word butter? They're spread on the ground like butter is spread on a toast. 8 fence posts standing guard. 7 moonflowers open wide. 6 crickets. Creep inside. Pretty kites. Have you ever flown a kite? This is not the right weather for it, but in a few months we can. 5 lanterns softly glow. 4 gigglers in a row. 3 kisses, soft and sweet. 2 sleepy heads, fast asleep. Under 1 wide sky. I like that one a lot. It's got some great pictures. We are all under 1 wide sky. So, I was thinking, since we're talking about counting, what would be a fun activity for us to do today? And I was thinking, how about we count our socks? Yeah, because I'm sure all your socks are in a drawer, right? Or a box or a cubby. You have a place where all your socks are when they're clean. Do you want to count them and see how many you have? Let's start with the socks we have on right now. So I'm going to say 1. I've got my origami crane socks. Sock, singular. And 2, my chocolate ice cream cone sock. That's a good one. And then I'm just going to keep on counting all the socks I have at home and see how many I have. How many do you think you have? Well, that's a pretty good number. So keep counting and see what you can come up with. All right? Thanks for sharing stories and songs with me today. Hey, I wanted to give you a reminder that our winter program guide is still available at all of our libraries, and this information is also online. This is for 3 months at a time. So this includes things all the way up through the end of February, all the activities that we have at the library, story times, programs for children, teens, and adults, all kinds of cool stuff. So this is still going on. Be sure to pick one up. All right. I will see you next time. Let's sing our goodbye song. See you later, alligator, after a while, crocodile. Give a hug, ladybug, blow a kiss, jellyfish. See you soon, big baboon, out the door, dinosaur. Take care, polar bear, wave goodbye, butterfly. Bye-bye, everybody.